What is up? What is up, YouTube? We are back at the Popcorn Planet, baby. Shout out to the Popcorn Planet. Check this out, man. Leak voicemail calling. It's calling outbreak. Oh my goodness, man. Justin, we back on Justin. Everybody's back on Justin again, man. Anyway, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Y'all know Uncle Mike getting half the information until I watch the video. Let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
Also, Baldoni's lawyer was on TMZ Live, and TMZ, trying to be the moral authority, admitted, well, hey, both sides came to us trying to smear the other.
What? Both sides came to us trying to help
Welcome to
smear the
Popcorn Planet.
other.
I am 𝗟𝗡𝗏. Two big updates regarding the Justin
What's up,
Baldoni,
Andy?
Blake Lively drama, lawsuits, etc. I want to play both of these clips so you guys can get a little bit more insight. This is a clip that was played on Megyn Kelly. Some are calling him rambling. I think there's a lot more to it that I want to break down. But this is the clip, a voicemail that he sent to his editors after the premiere, explaining what Blake Lively forced him and his friends and family into the basement.
That voice text in part.
Think about this on what, could have been one of the most beautiful nights of my life career-wise.
The premiere of the film that he made, that he got the rights to, that he directed and starred in.
I literally was sent to the basement with all my friends and family for over an hour.
What?
Because I wasn't allowed to be seen. She didn't want me anywhere near her or the rest of the cast.
What?
So they ushered me off the carpet and they sent us down to the basement. We were down there together, my friends and family, the people that love me the most, and we start laughing because of the ridiculousness of this whole thing.
It is ridiculous. Like, why did she need to take over the film so much? If he was such a monster that she's claiming to, why even let him finish the film? Why not just shut it down? I have so many questions. And while, look, there may have been things that Justin did. I've always said this. I'm not fully team Justin just because his own team has made text messages talking about how lucky he is and the whispering and the complaints from other crew members. I do think there's more from the team, from side Justin, that they're withholding to make him look better. I do. That said, the more and more I hear, I'm way more against Blake Lively in the way she bulldozed this entire film and ripped it from him, because she, in her own words in the lawsuit, said once they had that initial meeting after the first couple weeks of shooting or whatever it was, everything was fine. There was no other complaints. And to me, that means, well, then everything worked out. They listened, things got better.
Yeah.
And why couldn't they then be next to each other on the premiere?
And I realized, on a night that was supposed to be so materialistically
Special.
joyful,
Happiness.
I was in the basement with the people that I love the most, and we were all joyful and laughing because none of that shit matters. None of it. That's not why we're in the business. That's not why the three of us are in this business, is to attend a premiere like that and be celebrated. We're in this business because we're artists and we believe in what we do, and because we want to create art that touches people's hearts and souls and can move people. And that's what we did. That's what you both did.
His editors, that's who he's speaking to.
And I believe that will follow each of us, and that truth will prevail, and that light and love will win.
Now, that's what he said. And look, one could say, was he doing all that to try to collect enough evidence to play later to make us all sympathize for him? Because there's a part of me that's cynical that wonders, was that all the plan he had all along? And now he can actually put out some clips to people like Megyn Kelly, etc., who Brian Friedman reps, by the way. This is her lawyer. It's all incestuous in that way, too, where Megyn's helping. And she tries to throw a more hardball question, which really isn't, because it's an ignorant question about, yeah, but they claim that she was harassed. Of course she kept him from the premiere. That's not what happened. It's not what happened, Megyn. It's frustrating you didn't have your information correct when that happened. But what I want to focus on is that regardless of how genuine Justin's being or not, I don't know the guy. And if he's being genuine, let's assume he is. Even if he's not being fully genuine, he still got pushed off his own premiere of his film.
Wow.
As these text messages show, this is horrific. Look, can also be gross, right? If Justin did some of the things that Blake's alleging, it's not good for Justin, right? And I'm not saying he did. I wasn't there. I don't know. But regardless, it still doesn't justify then you saying everything went good after reshoots and then completely pushing him and sneaking him and threatening him off the movie. That's just gross. Why involve him at all if he's a monster? I'll never understand this. If he's really the person that Blake claims he is, he should have never had his name associated to such an important book. But Brian Friedman admits in this interview with Megyn Kelly, he says she never read the book. She had no real idea or understanding what really the book and its importance really was. That's what he alleges. I don't know if that's true or not. But as you read these texts from the editors, again, I assume this voice memo was amongst some of these types of texts. Talking about, I've been told we are not permitted to look. This is the editor. Wow. When did this happen? This evening per Sony. The editors and director isn't allowed to look at an actress's cut. Got it. Well, here we go. We will keep taking the high road. Now, he continues to go through these texts and everything else and talk about, you know, we made a beautiful baby together. Baby not grow up the way we thought, but it's still beautiful. That's what I'm holding on to. I'm very proud of us. What's best for the movie is that I suck it up and let her in. These are the things that he was acknowledging and letting her have. As we talked about in yesterday's video, check it out, our live yesterday. You can watch it. We went into much more detail about this, but she took over editing. He's supposed to have a 10-week protected DGA time period to work on the film, and then she budged her way in and then ended up taking over and then having Ryan Reynolds' editors come in instead of his editors, fired them, which again, if you got a problem with Justin, why you have a problem with his editors? It makes no sense. She was trying to steamroll this entire movie and have it be her way. And as this goes through, and I imagine there's going to be people to back this up, she sabotaged the whole movie. She threatened to not do any marketing, even though she was contractually obligated to, and she would constantly hold it over Sony and everybody's head. She removed a film buy credit for Justin. She removed him from all marketing of the film. She put herself on it and her florals and made sure she had the say on everything. And because Ryan Reynolds, Taylor Swift, all the people around Blake, Sony buckled. Because look, it's all about the power in town and who you know. And Blake has cozied up to some very powerful people. So look, at the end of the day, this is wrong. This isn't right. Now, tandem to that, separate story. I want to play this quickly too, because Brian Friedman was on TMZ and they're talking about, well, what about the smear campaign? And And Harvey Levin, of course, is trying to play the nice guy. Well, no, it's not right. We got smears from both. I want you to hear this because it's very telling.
What I'm about to show everyone, frankly, are the receipts that show it's not a smear campaign. As a matter of fact, the smear campaign was started by Leslie Sloan and Stephanie Jones. And it's all right there for everyone to see.
Both sides tried to skew this story because we've been on the recipient end of that. Justin's team, Blake's team. We're on that receiving end. We've seen it. So that's the part I don't get.
Well, I'd say this, Harvey, you know, you just kind of made yourself a witness. So what I would say is save
Well, that's
your
okay.
receipts.
I'm okay with that because I could talk about things that Blake's team did to him and things that Justin's team did to Blake.
Now, look at that smile because he's so ready to give up the sources now. And he's like, yeah, come get me because I'm going to throw you under the bus too. Don't you dare bring me there, Brian. There's this, look at that little shit-eating grin of Harvey Levins. But it's telling because I think he's being honest at this point because his own ego, Harvey Levins' ego's out there trying to call out the lawyer, being like, come on, dude, you know better than this. Don't play like you're the good guy here. We had your team come and crap it on Blake. And yeah, we had Blake's team crap it on Justin. And it is weird enough that we're getting a real truth moment from TMZ, but this is really what it's all about. Both sides did dirty stuff. Both sides are trying to protect their ego. Both sides can be guilty. And that's what I think most of us aren't really, oh, it's Team Blake. She's a woman, leave a women. Team Justin, he got screwed. I do think Justin potentially got screwed on this. I do. But I also think he was kind of dumb and made some mistakes and needs to own up to some of them. I do. And I think that'll come out eventually. There are rumors, and we may make a video about it. There's rumors and starting to float around that there's video of Justin doing things. And again, if that comes out, I'll be the first to call him out. But that's why I'm also just afraid to be on Team Justin because I do wonder what really happened on this set. I don't know. We got a lot to still go through. Either way, though, it is interesting because, yeah, TMZ's like, dude, both you guys, Blake and Justin's teams came at us trying to spin the other. But is that illegal? is that really wrong? Is that a smear campaign if you're out there just attempting to defend yourself? Something Megan did eloquently bring up in her interview with Brian of like, well, isn't he allowed to come back to defend himself? Which Brian said, well, yes. So that's why this entire case is so much more complicated. It's going to get a lot more juicier. I expect more texts and voicemails to come soon. We will keep you covered. So make sure if you want to follow this story and others, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts. Smash the like button and leave a comment down below. Also, we posted 2 other videos today. There are 2 other really fascinating videos. We're trying to cover other stories too. The wildfires are tragic. Some heartbreaking footage and stories that we posted, as well as this Twitch widow story. I hope you'll give it some love because you guys didn't, and the algorithm won't serve it unless you guys click on them. So please check out the other videos. We got a lot more coverage of this and Diddy and Jay-Z and all of it. So stay tuned.
Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below, because I have no idea what's going on this daggone thing right here. Only thing I know is it's great to see that finally some truth is being revealed. Both sides is doing some shady stuff. So the more I cover all this stuff, because, you know, I'm all on the Diddy stuff and the Jay-Z and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on with this story, but it's letting you know, or letting me know, that it's a lot of shady people on both sides. In this story, both sides are doing some shady stuff. Y'all let me know in the comments. Hey, I'm going to get on up out of here. Appreciate all y'all help. Appreciate all the subscribers and all that stuff. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.